my YouTube family, and thanks for stopping by. I have already connected with your energy, and I was guided to these three cards for you, which is challenge, potential, and freedom. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get started. The challenge card has shown up in your reading today because you are undergoing a period of spiritual initiation in order to give a specific presence and form to your dreams, hopes, and expectations. The guidance from the challenge card is that you are being called to finish up old business, both physical and spiritual, in order to move forward with your life physically and spiritually. You are also being guided to relax and accept the guidance that is coming to you from the universe and your angelic teachers rather than feel that you must do everything for yourself and by yourself. And the challenge card deals specifically with the fulfillment of specific dreams or aspirations that you felt were to be part of your life, offering your personal skills and spiritual insight to be of service to humanity. The true challenge in your life involves your willingness to confront your own inner demons and to allow your deeply felt dreams and aspirations from your spirit to surface into your life. This is called initiation. Many cultures initiate their own spiritual students, and your angelic teachers also initiate experiences. Initiation requires you to release preconceived ideas about the period of training you are entering and to accept the higher good and spiritual guidance that places you under the protection and inspiration of the universe. This is a time when looking around and ass- assuming, assessing your life on the basis of what you've already accomplished would be foolhardy because you've accomplished little compared to what you may accomplish in your lifetime. Initiation is part of a sacred ritual for those entering an important spiritual passage, and because a spiritual passage may be upon you, you will need to accept a deeper and more profound insight into the nature of your life, a deeper role and greater intuitive appreciation of the life that you were meant to live is the result of the period you are presently in. You face challenges every day, and you face the challenge of failing to believe that the change underway in your psyche is of the universe's doing, not the result of other physical or emotional causes. You have not failed, but you are being sought to acknowledge the power of the sacred in your life and on the earth. You are being asked to trust the universe because you are awakening to dreams, visions, and spiritual understanding that will serve you well in this life. Your means of service in your life is being awakened, strengthened, and blessed, and you are being challenged to accept this spiritual initiation because you are an earth pioneer with important work to do. The guidance coming to you through the card challenge and the flower image is to trust your dreams and recognize that it is divine love that brings your desires into actuality. The soft rose colored petals on the card challenges in the center of the flower shows the intensity and variety of your inner dreams and desires that you hold in your heart. And the card is asking you to decide which of these may be ready to be shown to others and to be lived openly. You no longer need to live without or at the bottom of the barrel, seeking only the dregs of leftovers from life. You are made of the essence of perfection, and you are being encouraged to overcome resistance from inside yourself or from others and give your dreams a chance to grow in the world. There is no single right or wrong way to proceed. All is possible when living within the grace of God. Try manifesting your dreams spiritually. Look into your heart and ask yourself, what dreams do I have? What do I long for or feel compelled to do with my life? Now draw these dreams out into the light of day as if they have a physical presence and were real things, because words do have the power to awaken your own inner resources and belief in yourself. You are challenging whatever inner messages tells you that you cannot, have not, and will not. Retell yourself daily the dreams that you want to come true and use the present tense such as I am or I am choosing to. You are being called to accept this period of initiation, and you are free to consider enterprises previously considered risky. The universe and your teachers are working with you, and you are under the positive influence of initiation. Run all choices past your deeper intuition rather than your mental programming. And the potential card has shown up in your reading today because it's time for you to start accepting yourself as your own teacher who can assess and create from your own spiritual intentions. And the potential card has shown up because it is time for you to expand your potential for joy, love, and creative expression. You may have felt for too long that others held the answers to your life or were responsible for blocking your progress, but now, through the circumstances unfolding in your life, you are reminded that you alone are required to make certain choices for your life, and that in accepting this challenge, you are awakening a level of creativity that has laid dormant for too long. And I feel that it is time for you to stop allowing your creative juices to just not take the correct form and to just lay around unused and use them. The potential card holds the energy of change, and it is alerting you to accept personal responsibility for the events that have unfolded in your past, to forgive others and move into your future with anticipation of success and joy. You have entered a period in which meaningful relationships will flow to you as you allow your creativity to reflect the wisdom of the divine. And I'm seeing that nothing can stand in the way of your awakening to your potential except your own apathy, resistance, fear, and anxiety over finding your true relationship with the divine. And the challenge, well, the potential card, I'm sorry, wants you to know that this card potential wants you to know that God as energy encompasses both the light and the void, the joy of spiritual awakening, and the pain produced by the shadow self that emerges to liberate your awareness of God's love. Both the light and the shadow have been vying for your attention. So your natural belief in yourself and your future may have been clouded temporarily by unforeseen circumstances. Potential is never diminished, only the confidence to use this natural spiritual creativity is ever damaged. When you have faith that you are on the spiritual path that is right for you, then the immediate circumstances in life are less anxiety producing and relationships can be built, and also you will have less pain and trauma. You and all other people are living things have specific intentions for being on the earth at this time. You are able to rest in the contentment of your own inner work with more assurance when you accept that God is within all the experiences presently or recently in your life, in both the joy and the fear, the search and the discovery, the enlightenment and the temporary loss. Assume that you have a mission to accomplish that involves your own unique abilities. The world awaits your contribution. Put aside the voice of your ego mind that tells you how to market yourself or your ability, and accept your spirit mind, which tells you to use your natural creativity without thought for self gain. Only through giving from your spiritual center will you truly realize and benefit from unleashing your potential. The guidance through the card potential is a call to recognize that you, like the image, are also the bud. Even though you have many accomplishments to your credit, your potential is still not being fully used. And I feel that you are being alerted to the fact that others are unable to help you grow. You have to help yourself grow and believe that you can. And know that you are responsible for living true to your own inner teachings and then working cooperatively with others in ways that encourage growth for all parties. You are in a healing mode with the color lavender highlighting your progress. The energy of growth and potential is coming to you, and you need to give yourself permission to grow from the bud and the blossom into the blossom. Important and essential spiritual growth is trying to emerge in your life, and you are being urged to grow from the student into the teacher. Taking this step in awareness requires you to put your full attention on the state of your own spiritual health and well being and to acknowledge your own guidance. Make a list of the spiritual qualities you associate with the bud, the student, and also with the flower, full blown flower. The teacher. Does it feel safer to be the bud because the student is not expected to know, to perform, or to assume responsibility for fully engaging his or her potential? Bring a small flowering plant into your house or office. Watch it grow from the bud stage into its fullness. Imagine that you are changing and growing as quickly and with as much certainty of the rightness of your choices as this flower does, and seek to hear your guidance daily from the flowers. And the Freedom card has shown up in your reading today because it is showing that it is time for you to start turning your impatience into spiritual energy for self discovery. And it's time for you to start finding a more satisfying thing to do. And it's time to find a means of finding a more satisfying inner freedom from anxiety and feelings of helplessness, which with never enough time, energy, money, or experience to find or create what you feel you need or are ready for. You may feel impatient with others, or with your own spiritual progress. You may feel impatient with your words, lack of work, or inability to find and create meaningful work. And you may feel impatient to heal. The card freedom has the energy of investigation and urges you to discover the freedom exhibited by nature as each living thing goes about its own activities. One of the greatest delusions of Earth School is that there is only limited time to accomplish your goals and meet your essential needs. You may have limited ordinary mental time, but you have unlimited spiritual time, and this is an essential difference to become aware of when seeking freedom from struggle and stress. Your ordinary mind has you rushing headlong towards death with hardly an opportunity to breathe in the goodness of life and to benefit from your life before it is over. Once you learn to break through impatience, you will be free of experience and express the joy and peace of your existence. When you are impatient, you are expressing the ordinary mind's desire to outride the shortcut, the essential spiritual change and growth process underway within your spirit. Your normal mind tells you not to bother waiting, that you are ready for whatever it is you want right now. If this were so, then you would have done that very thing already or would be doing it this moment. If the goal you want is still outside your reach, then consider that it is also outside your realization. To reach a goal means first to fully realize the nature of what you want and the ways in which it is tied to the very important spiritual process of transformation underway in your life right now. What is the relationship between impatience and realization? Impatience blocks realization by preventing you from perceiving the natural confluence of experience and spiritual understanding merging into your life. All lasting and meaningful change is arrived at slowly. As you open up to opportunities that lead to greater spiritual awareness, things will start to look different in your life. Impatience is misleading because you hear your mind telling you that you are ready for something when you may not be. Nature is never hurried. It responds to the cycles that build one from the next as each has fulfilled this opportunity for growth. You are no less guided by the divine. You too are opening to your opportunities as you observe and work with awareness of your developing spirit. And the guidance coming to you through the flower on this card, freedom, is that self realization lies in experiencing fully each singular aspect of your living. And the green stems of the flower on the card lies in the foreground, asking you to symbolically to hold your attention on the experiences of the moment. This guidance suggests you need to experience freedom of this moment in order to discover joy in the moment and to experience the freedom to take the time you need for the people and individual experiences in your life. Pay attention to occasions when the opposite is true and you feel impatient. Why do you feel impatient with another person when that person repeats himself or herself or fails to make the point that you think is important? Where's your awareness and your tension level when you look at your watch and realize you have 5 minutes to get to the store before it closes? How do you feel when it rains or snows and you have to shovel or put on extra warm or protective clothing? Impatience becomes a way of life that you may hardly recognize as your motivation for gulping down life without savoring any of it. This is the feeling of always being pushed out of breath and reaching for what comes next? How do you relinquish impatience? By keeping your focus on your inner mind, which tells you all life is moving at its most perfect pace, and that you are required to sense this pace and move in harmony with it. When you seek this pace, you relax into freedom and you find you can enjoy each experience of life and savor its gift fully. Take a deep breath. Smile at your compulsiveness and anxiety and love the fact that you can see these states in yourself without judging them as bad. And they are only the product of your normal mind. Try moving through any anxiety the next time you are aware of feelings push. Stop what you're doing and say to yourself, there are no limitations to my spirit's work, and therefore all that I do will come to fruition at the exact right moment. Accept challenge and challenges head on because you have the potential to overcome them. Fully align with your potential and know that you can do anything in this world you choose to do. And that is when you will find freedom. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this reading. I would like to thank you again for stopping by and allowing me to connect with you. I hope that this reading has provided the insight that you were seeking. If this reading resonates, please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that you can receive notifications when I post your new reading. And if you would like to become a member of my channel or make a donation to my channel, the link is in the description and it will be greatly appreciated. Well, until next time, goodbye, my lovelies.